Greetings, my fellow normies. I hope you're all doing well today. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share. And today we're going to talk about and do a review of a new movie on Netflix called The Dig, and it's takes place about World War II, and it's about a excavator slash archaeologist, and it's a fictionalized story about real life archaeological dig that took place in 1938 in the area of Soton Ho, England, in which the site was of some mysterious mounds of dirt. And the dig is commissioned by the owner of the land, an Edith Pretty. What they found was truly remarkable, a cache of Viking artifacts that date back more than thousands of years. Including among them was a fully intact Viking ship, possibly the spot of the funeral and burial ritual, which we all know from history that the Vikings have been found in places like North America, England, of course. They sacked England several times over the centuries past and all that. But the show is about 2 hours long and stuff. It's really good. It's really well done and stuff. I really appreciate it because it plays loosely with history, but overall it's not too bad. I really liked it. I like these kind of timepieces and stuff like that. The character and the Soton Ho archaeological dig, like I said, is fictionalized, but draws heavily from events of time and history. The characters are real life folks, and the story centers on things actually found on the property itself. And in the Museum of England is where all the archaeological finds have found. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in the Museum of England, I think they've got the entire Viking ship actually in the museum and stuff. But it's kind of like, you know, it kind of like went under the radar in regards to it being shown or talked about and all that stuff. But the dig takes place at the forefront of World War II. It's on the brink of England declaring war, Germany on the march, and the fact that they're kind of racing against time, because the fact is that a lot of these archaeologists are having to go into the war. They have their papers and stuff like that. So, there's this rush to dig up as much as they can and all that. But I think the way that was portrayed by, the individual in the character in the show, with this character named Mr. Brown, he's like this amateur archaeologist and stuff like that, and he's kind of like an excavator and all this stuff, and so it's and it's pretty cool because there's like a lot of elements of the war and stuff. It's very subtle and stuff. You've got RAF, Air Force Field that's like in the distance and stuff like that. You've got a pilot that went down and stuff, and these guys go running to go and attempt to save the pilot. Fortunately, the pilot was killed, and because he couldn't get out of his canopy when he dished into the water and stuff, when his plane went down and stuff. But there's constant like RAF aircraft coming and going over the site, and stuff like that. And I think that kind of puts them in perspective too, because one time they have an aircraft that actually was coming down and looked like he was going to crash where the actual site was at too as well. So it kind of puts it in kind of perspective and all that. But from my understanding and stuff, and from me doing some research into this show, The Dig, critics seem to overwhelmingly be positive, praising all around the aspects of the production. It was very well done, very well written and stuff. I I I really enjoyed it and stuff. It's just it's pretty good and all that. I think that you know it's a good historical piece that plays loosely with historical facts and stuff like that. I don't think we have enough of these type of things. And all that. We don't have a lot of people that are out there doing doing this kind of thing and all that. But knowing what we know about the Vikings and stuff like that, a lot of our history has been missing out in regards to what has really been found, because we have found in Canada, we've found even in the continental United States and stuff like that, we have found what appears to be Viking relics, sites, locations, stuff like that. So, there's a lot of history that seems to be not clouded or anything like that, but I think that there's a lot of history out there that we just don't know. And I don't know if it's part of the scientific community that are not looking for it, or they're just ignoring it, or what. I don't know. But it seems to be in a lot of ways forbidden archaeology in a lot of way. We have a certain set of norms and historical perspective and narrative, and they want to keep that and stuff, and I don't know why that is. Um, but I think that the Vikings are probably one of the most fascinating historical groups in history and stuff, just, of their just concentration and their love of traveling and going other places. Granted, they plundered places and stuff, but it was just very interesting. And their boats were probably the most technologically advanced in that time period, and in a lot of ways, very realistic in terms of where they could travel. It was really not anywhere they couldn't travel, you know what I'm saying? So, but if you get a chance, I would at least try and check it out if you like that sort of thing and stuff. But like I said, check it out. It's on Netflix. I don't know how long it's going to be on there for, but let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll be talking to you soon. Bye. Take care.